man is keeping the memory of his fiancée alive after a random shooting changed his life forever.
It's an unsolved murder, an act of violence the couple did nothing to bring upon themselves. 11 investigates. Melissa Andrews is here with more. Mel?
Andrew Price and his fiancée Cole had just returned from planning their wedding in Michigan, ready to start their next chapter together. But that joy turned to tragedy just days later.
It was an unusual 10 p.m. Taco Bell run on a Sunday night, only a few minutes from their home on Lincolnshire Boulevard, where they'd lived for 3 years.
We weren't putting ourselves in harm's way. And we chose this area because there's honestly elderly people all around, and we talked to the neighbors. You know, our realtors recommended it, and it's a great area right by Ottawa Hills. We looked up all the, the crime around here, and it just isn't a thing.
At the same time, on that quiet street, someone was having a party at an Airbnb.
You could see people coming and going, right? People getting in their cars and that kind of thing. So you were automatically on high alert.
Cars were double parked on both sides. As Andrew drove slowly down their street, the couple saw two men. Shots rang out. Cole was shot in the head.
I knew there was gunshots, and I look over and I see he was bloody. But there wasn't a broken window. I didn't hear a window shatter.
This is body cam of police arriving to Andrew and Cole on this patch of grass across from their home. Andrew was giving Cole CPR.
It was way down there. I drove away. I don't know what happened. We were just driving.
Seems clear if you can set fire up.
Cole didn't survive. His death remains unsolved. Andrew still lives in the same home, surrounded by memories and reminders of the life they built together.
Every single day reminds you, every single time you look outside.
Every day looking at that grassy area.
This can't be real. I lied. This can't be real.
Where Cole's life ended and their life together slipped away.
I've just kept one going ever since, just sort of an honor for him.
Every night, Andrew lights a candle for Cole, a simple way to keep his presence close.
So this note says, "Good morning, Bubby."
And sometimes he reads through the notes Cole wrote him over the years.
Said, "I love you like it's our first Valentine's Day together. You mean the world to me. I can't wait to see you dressed up."
Small reminders of their 9 years together and the love they shared.
I can see him still having a nap on the couch like he always did, or, coming home and there was music playing and he was just happy to see me. Like, I still feel that, and I feel I feel his presence and his love in the home, but then the second you leave my front door, you open the door and I feel unsafe.
The two met when they were 17, high school sweethearts who grew up together. They got engaged 9 years later and had just picked out their wedding spot in Michigan days before the shooting.
I think that's also why it pulls this, at least for me, it pulls me farther out of reality, because it's like, there's no way you plan your wedding after knowing somebody almost 9 years, and then you choose the right home, you make sure you do the right things, you work hard, you save your money, you build a life together, and this happens. It doesn't make any sense.
Andrew says through the pain, he's trying to live like Cole would have wanted him to, with love instead of anger. But that split-second moment is a marker of life before and now after Cole. He says he'll continue sharing Cole's story, not only to find justice, but to make sure the love they shared is never forgotten.
Police declined to talk about the investigation into Cole's murder, but urge you to call them or Crime Stoppers if you have any information. That number is 419-255-1111. For 11 Investigates, I'm Melissa Andrews.